before I do some damage you won't walk away from.
Now's our chance!
Hang on!
Dracula, a name that inspires horror and fear. The incredible legends of the vampire, passed along in folklore, myths, did have a human inspiration. A bloodthirsty murderer.
More death in the city and unjust. See through whatever currents they put up. It's outrageous, war for more hate. We torn for more ways. We scores and board games, so fuck wall play. It's all fake and all front. See through whatever currents they put up. More lies and violence struck down with silent guns drawn and ready. Sight said it's steady. Trigger fingers is turning and murdering with the weapon. Scaring you when it's under the government's on protection. Scaring when they be present. Scaring this is a weapon. No voice could ever speak. They be left in the city, ended more and more and more death in the city and unjust. Keeping the clock of protection tougher and more suppression. The voting is used against what it's meant to do for the better. They ain't listening, whatever. More and more and more blood in the city. A problem, y'all just ignore it until it's collar. Not too late, this game can switch sides and go in our way, but it's gonna take us more love.
Meditation is one spiritual practice that prepares us for death. But also, you know, if you look at the world, what you see is things appearing and disappearing. And humans are a part of the whole of that. And humans appear and they disappear off the face of the earth. That just happens. You know, our egos personalize it, and we consider ourselves special cases. But we're really not.
Gritting ear to ear with the golds in my teeth. Only thing left the pops is my Jesus piece. Plotting a new plan, gotta keep it underneath. Underground railroad of thoughts you can't believe. Black Panthers rise again, we working on the scenes. Crying for his mama, shouting that he can't breathe. Prison system is the black man's true defeat. It's hard for me to see how police protect me. Candles in memoriam placed in the streets. Happens every week, man, I'm tired of being silent. We not the weakest link they can see from these riots. I refuse to have my soul taken by the tyrants. No more occurrences, go by any means. Doing this for Malcolm, Huey, and ML King got killed for a dream. That's why I can't sleep, just cause we lost our chains don't mean we truly free. Don't mean we truly free.
And when I say held, I mean that those lacks of reconciliation are also held. There's enough room in that holding to hold the anger and to hold the resentment and to hold the regrets and the anguish of feeling that I never did particularly the highest and most heroic things that I could have done, that I had the capacity to do, that would have perhaps reached more people.
Hey! There it is, gang! Transylvania.
Remember those stories about werewolves living in Transylvania?
Evil forces from the world of the dead.
Maybe we shouldn't go to the castle. What if she's right? Fortune telling is all nonsense.
I see great danger as long as you stay. I warn you.
Stop! You are not welcome in the castle. Go now, or abandon all hope of seeing the sun again.
We have permission to visit this castle.
This is your last warning.
Hey! Hold this, friend!
I'm also stay slaying the scene. The next in the ring is the one to see me. See the cloud, that's a dream. Suspended in disbelief. Amended with recognition, but tethered by time and see. Relevant to the mind, I rhyme more than I speak and fall back when there's more than what I can't seem to reach. Indefinitely, we don't matter, not molecularly. I save my peace before I suddenly leave. Briefly, move like don't nobody really know me. You might think you take a break from taking breaks low key. It's when the monkeys open up, you get to see what's the feet. And see how every politician in this country concedes. So we go back to the usual shit. Blood sucking, smoke something while we waiting for the needle to hit. I play on freedom's the illusion, you'll get more than you give. Sacrifice inventions just to be sure that you live. Brought to your area. Yeah, live in your area. From the scene with a few music fiends who looking to get down to the heat that I bring with the laptop and vocal cords he combine to speak. Best with the beats and bars, but not clean. It's a test to the truly bizarre. Beat me and either hit it till you faded right, or hit it till that chamber's white to cruise along. Move along, more to do inside a train that stretches for an eternity before you leave. It's easy to get caught and fall in love with the scene. So caught up in the image you might forget what it means. Not to mention no suggestions about how you should be. It's not a bother to yourself, but it's more than you can see. The floor creaks or it's squeak in between my feet. I'm in your area.
We're expected for dinner.
Fine, as long as we're not the dinner. Hey, who's that?
You didn't heed my warning. Now your spirit will dwell here in this house forever.
Somebody's coming.
Hey, it's an old torture chamber. I think we gave old
Dracula
the slip. The coast is clear. He can't hurt us.
Do you know my poetry?
I had to let it go, it's for the better though. Once in a while, there's some bridges they ain't mendable. And all the while I was doing what I can to cope. And all this pressure really has the way to banish hope. Just trying to enjoy what I can before my candle blow. A lot of time inside the darkness with no message, so I found a way to make it work. I took what I was dealing with it. Shit, I let it go, it's for the better though. Once in a while, there's some flaws that you can't sever bone. And all the while, I was struggling being alone. After some miles on vacation, they returning home. Shit is so wild, why I tend to stay all up in smoke. Prepare for colder weather, worse when it's getting warm. It's like a count of peace when it's inside of the eye of the storm, so I had to let it go, it's for the better though. Once in a while, there's something you can't forget about. And when you try to bury it, it buries you inside the ground. Still showing death around, I fear that death is now. I pray nobody finds it hidden underneath the ground. Stuck with eternal silence, can't turn that shit around. Everything's lost and found, things will come back around. It's really what is surrounding us.
Just as there is but one form of physical matter, of which the Earth and all the other planets, suns and stars are composed, so there is but one form of energy, which causes all matter to remain in a constant state of rapid motion. It is my belief that all vibration, out of which grow all known forms of energy, is universal in nature.
It's a new look, a lighter outlook. I'm outside a little and fall, but get up and fall down. but that's how life is. I read devices, I'm bumping my shit. I'm on a little bit. Some songs that take long and I was lost for a bit. Me and Jimmy, we was up and in the sorrows again. Homie hit us with a blunt and we was talking and shit. But except this a hit. I hit the bottom of support like a net. You look at how I reflect. I'm not so mad at myself. I know there's more I could get. Know there's more I could do. It's in my heart with the best. Joint starts to canoe. I like the most of the let. Both eyes on the truth. I'm doing shit at my best. But desire is less. And me admirer went from love to admiring less. Promise catch me in my sleep. I fight regardless of it. I fight. Love's truth, they quick to judge. We had to brace for impact against the mud. Some of us tripping and some of us hit the ground and run. Love is surrounding us, energy infinite, ain't no limit till time is up. Stumble with spit, whatever comes to the mind is tough. I'm moving out the mud, and these patterns is what been keeping myself above.
Music basically is like mathematics, you know, and you're trying to form patterns, but patterns that make you understand what's around you, and patterns that help you get through the next day.
Yo, the time's like different lines getting blurred inside the hindsight. They thought the time was right to go and stop his fright, but know that every bar was tight, rather ignorant. Left without scrimmages, but felt that shit was imminent. Strike down those who oppose, try to reclaim it. The crown is only worn by the worthiest of the majors. Shit, let the bass hit and stimulate your face with expressions that conclude Dracula truly is the greatest for many of all ages across the vast galaxy. Plenty of all taking a long haul to banality straight. Whole game didn't tend to ever get him, so he fucking with the master till it sound like something sinister that's cold. Icy bitch, this something you could travel to and come back with. The pen grip, feel the plastic, stuck inside of habits. The mood is constant madness, wrapped in sporadic sadness. Watch the world squirrel like dogs chasing rabbits. Had to dash to get the cash and disappearing like magic. Page after page, new note after note. The same brain playing brain games written like it's code. And who the hell would have known? Few that know him well, found the keys to the wall, trying to reach him through the cell. All feelings I reread, it's like a book on the shelf. Snake mode with the box when he entering his stealth. Say wealth's in the mind, but my pocket's full of wealth. Like the way the gold shines when it's by his damn self. And rock shit from a shop of thrift. No Lamar Mac gave the tape to him like a gift and treated right back. What you call this? Maybe Phoenix type rap. Get it? Cause the Bulls cash clothes burnt from the ash, but he rise up, rise back down to his chest. Sit the fuck with what he playing like the crowd was never there. The weed accommodate my wavelength and make all the weather fair. I'm blabbing about me, so less about that and more about beats. It's more rhymes for raps he wrote through extremes to run the shit back. They bow to the knees, the king of hits is back. Yeah, they bow to the knees, the king of hits is back.
The whole image was shifted. I saw the world in the distance and saw no help in my vision. Lost itself in the picture so big nobody could get it, but understand it a little, just enough to see that we don't matter under the glitter and all the glamour that's with us. That's the human existence, that's a dream in my head. That's the reason I get out the wrong side of the bed, cause they don't get it. Shit, I only understand it a little, but they ain't with it. Why nobody see the entire self-significant? Yeah, so insignificant. It all matters and doesn't. That's why my smile is buzzing. That's why I'm high and I'm humming the beat. I'm writing to cousin. That's why I'm trying to move on. I've been trying forever, but I corrected the wrongs, and I'm just trying to do better. It's like the world just won't let us, so fuck them all, man, they jealous. I know the homies who with me, I know my worth is unmeasured. Pressure really dropped, whatever had me vulnerably stressing. Looks like we in for some weather. Yeah, this the sun shining in my face rap. That I'm so happy I don't need to say that. I'm just saying what the fuck I'm thinking. Spray that. They jamming tapes, they popping shit, and I can say I made that. Hit after hit on all my shit, and they can never take that. I found a way to talk about that shit to keep me shaking, and found a way to cope with all the shit that keep on breaking. Feeling surface, we burning medication. No more stress and hurting over burners I ain't need to take with. Shit an outlet, yeah. Rapping an outlet, tight in the outlet. Shit an outlet.
Officially named ganja, and
Dracula
is said to smoke a pound of weed.
The same practice could be a downfall of your judgment. It's love I grew up with. Everybody frontin', it's my brothers. I put trust in. I'm strong when the guts hits. More weed rolled up another day in an ongoing storm, no calm in his wake. In the middle of his past, still stuck in my ways. Rainy days where I held my head in shame. I was aimless and only 17, I ain't make it yet. So I don't hold my breath, the cold won't let me be. But I've escaped my death and I repay those debts. Work to lay those checks, I'm sending calls like, and I'm chilling everywhere to ash it outside. Motherfucker limelight, they hear this when the time's right. Holding shit together when I'm trying to keep my mind right. I don't see the gap, how I'm gonna mind it. If we never make it back, then we leave silent. I'ma get mileage away for a couple days, then it's back wildin'. Shitty feeling, but he dressed styling. It's your pressure in a stress pilot. I'm still sick to my stomach with the world dying. I'm still smiling, my will not existent. You hit and miss quick in the distance. What's the difference? Death of living to the limit. It's no forgiveness. My soul's given. They turn quick on somebody who no roll with them. Hell of a trip till you know they ain't going with you. How I'm posting on the gap. Never learn if you never look for it when it passed. For a minute I was free and I was flying. I'm dressed like Benny be the flyest. Less tasks, no more surprises. I blast non-violence and now rap cast still they silent. Blessed day winning, no limit to your mind. And I talk my shit, the sky lit so I can't open my eyelid no more. See them like rappers and sure get more in tune with doing the shit you want. Then you hear how I keep the flows in the pocket. Would it take up a while to drop shit, could've lost it. The stress was a lot to process. Should I drop habits that I stopped toxic with a year? Things had to change just a bit. Not everybody's here who I wanted the shit. We survived, and that alone was a lot. No stress, I don't carry the shit that I don't want. No stops, did it by myself until the album dropped. It's all love to the game I'm playing till I drop. Now it's free for a minute, and you can see it in my face. You can see it in me shit, man. Now it's free for a minute. You can see it in my face. You can see it in me shit, man. Now it's free for a minute.
So, man, I kick my own ass twice a day. Gee, he ain't said nothing. Who you talking to anyway? Better get on before you get jumped on.
Dracula.
He's a master at disguises and wanted in 7 states.
If you like to make music, this is the episode for you.
Laffy taffy consistency, consistently, efficiently making lyrical history, whimsically, indifferently, splitting the game in half without the preparation marks. Preferably it's faster, like a wreck caused from an unmarked new disaster. The snare sounds of alien blasters. The paper's filled and now he wants the rights to his master. The dummy, I shot him like 1-2. Clicking on the beat to test the mic with a 1-2. Okay then, proceed to slay it, spitting what he got to say then. The man vanished, it ain't no one sign here. When he took over the planet, whole globe cries fear, it's near. Like what lingers in the dark, keep you checking over shoulders and arms when disarmed. And never give up your spot by alarm or you're gone. It's not leaving that he's fearing the most. The kill's long got deeds that he plans to do, maybe never. Nevertheless, his flow's got a lot better. Feather bed, bliss disturbed, checking all letters. Eviction notices with the big letters read and saying, get a smaller place, to that I might second. Caught a red-handed, still second guessing the answer to life's questions. It's too grand to imagine. Might need meaning, might devote it to the passion. Dashing right past these losers to feel first place.
Quiet time is usually the best remedy. I try to, when I feel like things might not be going as planned, or there's always a bigger plan. Sometimes we don't know what the next play is. We don't know what the next card is. And it's unfolding before us, and sometimes we walk into that, and that was the best plan. Actually, all the time, that's how it goes. So when I perceive that things might not be going so well, I remember that. I remember that there's a grand plan, for one, that I don't know about. And there's parts of this that I'm just walking through, and I'm doing my part, and there's other beings doing their part, and there's ancestors that are there they're doing their part. So I'm in a physical body. I can only notice what my eyes and my ears and my 5 senses could detect. So, I try to just be silent and be quiet and sit down.